I got another video for y'all, and today's video is gonna be an unboxing. Now, I'm not unboxing Pokemon. I'm gonna be unboxing something that I found at the store. I said earlier in my earlier videos that this channel is gonna be a whole bunch of just me. So today I'm gonna show you guys what I found, and I'm gonna review it to see if it's worth the money, because I like finding low budget things because I know how it is sometimes. All right, so the product that I found is this right here. These are headphones, and I've been looking for some headphones. So I'm gonna start this series on my YouTube channel next to my Pokemon series. We're gonna see if this thing is trash or if it's worth the cash. Pretty cool. I picked these up at the Five Below. These were about $8 after taxes. These caught my eye because it says that they have a touch screen or a display screen, something like that. You could call these AirPod knockoffs. For me, I really don't care too much about brands, Gucci, Apple, anything like that. If it works and it's cheaper, I'm gonna get it. Let's get into this box right here. The boxing isn't too bad. You get the pictures, just basic functions. It says noise cancellation technology, so we're gonna test that out. Built-in microphone, find my earbuds function. So if you lose these, you could probably find them. It says here multi-function touchscreen smart case. So all of these, we're gonna see if they're worth it, which, I mean, it's $8. I mean, what kind of headphones like this can you get for $8? All right, so right out the box you get the instructions right here, and then now what we want, the headphones. So you do get a charger. You get the headphones outside the case. That's pretty weird, but I guess. And then you get the little casing. Now the back of it, they do look like AirPods. These things do look like you're getting some AirPods right here. Now it's not too bad so far. I mean, $8, you know what I mean? But let's see if it's charged. I don't know if there's a power button or anything on here. Oh, right there in the back. No, I don't think it's gonna be charged, which if it's not, that kind of sucks. Oh, there you go. You get this little display right there. Let me zoom in even more. So you get this little display lock. Okay, so you swipe to open it. All right, so we have 100%, 100%, and then you have 88%. So I'm thinking the 88 is for the, okay, and now it's 87. So the 87 is gonna be for the actual case itself. It turned off. And then the 200s are probably gonna be for the each earbud, and then it tells you the time, which that's pretty cool. The earbuds themselves look pretty cool. I mean, it's kind of like a gloss black, which I kind of like that. If they were matte, I think it would be a little bit better, but that's just my personal preference. And I'm thinking they do have the touch on the side, so for the next song or for the mic, so they go in just like regular AirPods. There's not wiggle room. There's no wiggle room or anything like that. These things are not falling out when you put them inside. The magnet's pretty strong. I'm gonna be for real. The magnet's pretty strong. If I shake it, this thing's not gonna open up. So far, so good. All right, so I was able to connect them. All you had to do was turn off the Bluetooth from your phone and have the case open, then take out the earbuds. It would auto connect. It was said it was supposed to, but I ended up turning back on my Bluetooth and connecting it manually. So I'm not really too sure what's going on with that. Now I'm gonna test how the audio sounds on these, but before I do that, so it does have a flashlight. The flashlight's basically just the screen turning white, and it does have different brightnesses on the screen itself. So you have your play, you have your volume, and then you have your noise cancellation settings. So there's 3 different ones. And then this one was pretty cool. I haven't tested it out. You have your equalizer. So there's different settings based on how you want to listen to your music, which I think is pretty cool. Then this one is gonna be a timer. You also have the brightness levels, and it has different languages. This is not the ones where you speak in a language and it says it back to you. This is just the language that you speak. If you want to switch you could change the lock screen, which I already did. And then this is the Find My earphone. I haven't really figured out how to use this one. And then you also have, is this a timer or this is the clock? So this is gonna be the clock that you see right there in the corner. Likes, you could like a song if you don't want to go into your phone and all that. Just pull this out of your pocket, click it, and you like the song. That's pretty cool. And this one I was more amazed about. It's already gonna be connected Bluetooth, right? So if you're playing a video or you're gonna record a video or a picture, you could use these headphones as a button to start it, so you don't need to be walking back and forth. So right now I'm gonna play some music and I'm gonna let you guys know how it sounds. All right, so while I'm listening to some music, I'm gonna play with the equalizers and see how they sound. The bass is not too bad. Honestly, I can't even hear myself speak right now. All right, so that's all of the equalizers. I'm gonna go back to normal. So right now I don't have the noise cancellation on. I'm gonna turn it up. Right now I'm in transparency mode. That's what it just says. So there is a voice. Damn, that kind of sounds kind of crazy. But there's like it's programming its own little voice telling you what you're putting. When you do turn them on, that voice is there. So it's kind of telling you what you're doing. If it gets annoying, I don't know if you can turn it off. So I think this is the minimum. Now I think this one, the middle one, would be all the way. So it goes from transparency mode, which means you could hear around you clearly, like if you didn't have them by themselves. It's nothing crazy like the Beat Studios or the AirPods, but when you have music, you really cannot hear anything at all. So I think that's pretty good for $8. Again, you have the equalizer, you have your timer, then you have your different brightnesses right here. Honestly, for $8 at Five Below, these are not bad, and I would recommend these to people if you really want headphones and you don't have the money, or you just don't want to spend a whole lot on AirPods or things like that. This is a really good go-to, and I would definitely say this is worth the cash. That was today's video, and honestly, like I said, these were pretty good for the price. $8, you can't beat them, and I would really recommend it. Let me know if you guys want more videos like these and if you like them, because I am planning to do more about a bunch of different products to see if they're trash or worth the cash.